retired teacher, and I'm a volunteer with the River to Peres Watershed Coalition.
My name is Ed Schaefer. I'm a volunteer with the River to Peres Watershed Coalition.
Well, we went to the Missouri Stream Team training to become volunteer water quality monitors. After we got our training, we wanted a site that we could monitor. I was kind of looking around University City, and I suddenly realized that we're in the River to Peres watershed. It's a real integral part of University City, but anybody you talk to about the river knows nothing about it.
I ignored the river for a long time. I've been here since 1976, and it wasn't really until the training we received from Missouri Stream Teams that I started looking in a more organized fashion at what we had here. In fact, it is a natural stream. A lot of people don't realize that there was the River to Peres long before any of us were here, and it's unfortunate that the human involvement has mostly degraded the natural creek that used to be here into something that at one time really resembled a sewer.
Well, when we first hooked up with the River to Peres Watershed Coalition, I noticed that there were problems that were way more terrible than I ever imagined. The sewage overflows and the pollution problems are really bad. Even worse than that, it's unimaginable that the River to Peres flooding could actually cause loss of life like it did just a few years ago. But also there was more good stuff and there was more hopeful things going on than I imagined. Ed has seen 4 different kinds of fish in the River to Peres. He's seen 5-inch long green sunfish, and we've seen them spawning and guarding nests and stuff like that right in the river. Crawdads, wood ducks with their babies, all kinds of birds and amphibians as well as the fish, and it just makes me think that with a little help, nature might be able to make a comeback. Once we got involved with the River to Peres Watershed Coalition, we saw there were so many other things that we could do. They do trash cleanups, they plant native plants alongside the stream, and we've helped with removing some of that honeysuckle that overgrows everything else and planting more biodiversity, some more interesting plants. We've learned things about our own backyard. When this house was built, all of our stormwater, all of our downspouts went right into the stormwater system. So we disconnected those and we've put in some rain barrels, and we've run some of the water into our garden, so we need to water less. We're also keeping some of that water out of the creek. Any homeowner can try to keep as much water as possible in their own yard. Putting in gardens instead of turf, or putting in a little rain garden that will hold the water for a while, or putting in pervious pavement. If each person does their own little tiny thing, but many people do it, I think it can make a significant difference. So that's the thing that I want to concentrate more on now, is spreading the word to other people that live in our neighborhood, in our community. And as much as people identify themselves as part of a municipality or a city, I would like them to identify themselves as part of a watershed. So I would love it as if you would drive east on Delmar and it would say, not only say entering University City, but entering the River to Peres watershed.